and understand what you hear. Civilization, like humanity, began in Africa. And it is in Egypt where we find evidence documenting this nation as one of the most significant civilizations in history. The country we now know as Egypt was founded in 3200 b.c.e. before the Common Era and was originally called Kemet. The people of Kemet were lovers of knowledge. They built numerous temples of learning along the Nile where they perfected the sciences of astronomy, mathematics, and architecture. Generations of social scientists developed systems of government, law, and religion which have influenced mankind for almost 6,000 years. These ancient people also studied the heavens, dividing the day into 24 hours and creating the earliest calendar of 365 1/4 days. The Step Pyramid was the first building ever constructed, and it still stands in the city of Saqqara. This 19-story skyscraper was built for King Zoser around 2600 BCE. It was designed by Imhotep, the world's first multi-genius. Less than 200 years later, Kemetic architects and engineers built 10 pyramids at the Giza Plateau. The most famous, the Great Pyramid, was built for King Khufu. The Great Pyramid of Khufu was comprised of nearly 4 million stone blocks, each weighing an average of 2.5 tons. This incredible monument was originally built to a height of 481 feet, that's 48 stories. From the time of its completion in approximately 2500 BCE until 1884 ACE, when the Washington Monument was completed, Khufu's pyramid was the tallest man-made object on Earth. The base of the pyramid covers an area of 13 acres, that's 7 city blocks, and each side of the pyramid measures 755 feet, over 2 football fields in length. There is enough stone in the Great Pyramid to build 33 Empire State Buildings, and like the Empire State Building or any other skyscraper, the Great Pyramid was not built by slave labor. It was built by stonemasons who were masters of their craft. Every temple in Kemet was built by skilled craftsmen in accordance with precise architectural and engineering plans, and every temple was oriented to the sun or a specific celestial body. Ancient architects believed that a properly constructed and oriented temple would attract a specific nature or aspect of God whose spirit would dwell in the Holy of Holies inside the temple. Contrary to popular belief, the people of Kemet believed in one God. This supreme creator is often depicted as the sun and is the oldest symbol representing God, the creator of the universe. The sun was called by many names in Kemet. 3 specific names refer to the sun's changing attributes as it journeyed across the sky. When the sun rose in the east, it was known as Khepre. This Kemetic word meant rebirth. When the sun reached its zenith at noon, it was called Re, a name that described the creator on high. After the sun set in the west, it was called Amen, a Kemetic word meaning hidden or concealed. Many historians acknowledge Kemet as the source of the word Amen, the idea of a ray of sunlight, and concepts of rebirth and resurrection. The people of Kemet understood that the Creator manifests itself in everything: the air, water, earth, plants, and humans. Everything was thought to contain an aspect or principle of the Creator. Each individual aspect was called nature. Every nature was born as a set of twins, male and female Neteru. Each represented the complementary balance of a specific aspect of the Creator. They were, in effect, the many parts of the one supreme creator. It is from the word neter that we have derived the word nature. The terms Mother Nature and Father Time are just modern names for ancient Neteru. The people of Kemet lived in harmony with nature. They oriented themselves to the seasons of the year, the rising and setting sun, moon, and stars, and the annual flooding of the Nile, which heralded the beginning of the new year. The people of Kemet built their homes and their temples of life on the east bank of the Nile, where Khepri was reborn every morning. At noon, they looked at Re on high, seeing within themselves the ability to also rise to great heights each and every day. They buried their dead and built their mortuary temples on the west bank of the Nile. This was to ensure that the souls of the departed would travel with Amen to the beautiful west every evening.